All right, and going up, you're looking at about 22.5 inches. The Cybertruck is a real truck. I don't, listen, I don't need to try to convince anybody anymore or anything. Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? I'm back. Yeah, you guys have been asking, hey Lamar, where you at? Where's the videos? Trust me, man, I needed a little time for myself and the family. So I went on a little 3-week vacation to Jamaica and I got back last night. And check this out. I not only have the Cybertruck, but I have a Chevy Silverado. It's an EV. So what better time to compare the two? You know, they say this thing is they want to say the best truck because, hey, it can go over 400 miles, which is pretty impressive. But to accomplish that, they had to stuck a giant battery in this thing. So while the Cybertruck has I think a 125 somewhere for the battery size, and this is way over 200. So almost double the size of the Cybertruck battery. So yeah, today we're gonna be checking it out and, you know, giving you guys a quick comparison. It won't be nothing too much in detail like driving or whatever, because I don't have the time to do all of that. I have to bring it back today, so I only have a few more hours left to film this thing. But look at it, it's pretty big. Look at it right here. I think I got the Cybertruck, well, it's too far back a little bit, but you guys can see right here. There we go. The Cybertruck is in entry right now. No, that doesn't have the air suspension. This is the base model. So this is the 4WT, which is the work truck version of the Silverado EV. But this thing right here costs a lot of money, maybe over $80,000. So man, look at it. There's the back. Come back here so you guys can see it better. So it just looks like a regular truck, but you can't really tell it's an EV. It just looks like the regular, how you would have the Ford F-150 Lightning and that good stuff. But there we go, here's the back. And you can see, here's the difference in the height. So the Cybertruck has that slope, and that just has the traditional straight bed looking thing right there. There we go. There's a different view. Now let me show you guys some interesting things. So the Cybertruck, when they finish making the Foundation series, the dual motor right here should start at around $80,000. And this is the base model truck, which start around $80. But you get so much features in the standard truck from Tesla. Whereas this truck right here, they took out all the features, took out a lot of things. Let me show you, because I don't want to be making stuff up. Like, look at this, for example. You can't even adjust the seats. Look at this. You can only pull the seats forward and backwards. I can't raise the height or anything like that. It's like, man, I don't understand why people do that. They take out so much, you know, functionality out of the trucks and tell you it's a base model. Now whenever you get a Tesla, it's like the same car, pretty much. You're just getting different motors and all of that stuff. This doesn't even have a navigation system. It has it, but it wants you to pay for it. A Tesla, any Tesla you're gonna buy, you're gonna have a navigation system. So, can't beat that. So since Tesla is still making the Foundation series Cybertruck, this dual motor version will still cost you over $100,000. So the $80,000 version is not out as yet because they're still pushing out these Foundation series. But let me show you something quick right here. So for the back, here's the bed. This is how you cover it. So that you would have to untie that and roll that thing down and maybe tie it down there to strap it down. On the Cybertruck, things get a little different. You have this vault cover right here, and I just have to press this button and it goes up like that. So automatic, where that is a manual cover. I got to get up there, untie that and roll it down. There we go. To open the trunk or the tailgate, we press this, that comes down. There we go. On this one right here, I pull this, comes down. Now what I like about this Silverado EV is you can stand right here, put your foot, and climb right up in the truck. On this, nothing like that. So you pretty much just have to get on here and make your way up. So yeah, I think maybe they could have did something similar here, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's for aero, or we don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Here we have some outlets. Let's see what they got in here real quick. Let me try to get up here. So over here we got what's this, 120 volt. Got a regular household outlet, 2. Over here we got 2 more. This one is a 240. There we go. Not sure what these buttons are for. Got some lights. Got tie down points. There and there. Bed seems pretty rugged. It's not gonna scratch or anything. Got more lights over here and tie down points. This is what that cover thing looks like here. So got a bar. Not sure how to set that up. There's your third brake light. Let me get back down here. Also in here, it looks like you could just put your hand right here so you can have something to, you know, proper balance so you don't fall as you're getting down. On the Cybertruck, you only have these outlets right here. So 1, 2, and a 240. So I guess you could say we have a winner over here since this one has more outlets. On the Cybertruck, you do have that LED light strip, and you have this track system right here, which is pretty neat. So you could pretty much attach stuff anywhere or tie stuff down almost anywhere in this truck, where this truck you're limited to just where those tie down points are. Here we have more points right here. You got them in the bed, got some down there. Yeah, looks pretty good. Now to close it, lift this up. There we go. Same thing here. This one actually soft closes. There we go. Close this up. That's how we do it. So whenever I Google the specs on the Silverado EV work truck right here, I can't find a lot of information. The website is just taking me straight to the top trim level, which I think is the RST. I don't want to see that. I want to see the specs of this truck. So pretty much I have to go to a website, The Drive. I think they did an article on this. Right here you can see it says towing capacity is 10,000 pounds. So the Cybertruck tows 11,000 pounds. This one right here, they said it's the payload is, let me show you, because this is surprising. Look at this. Look at this right here. Let me show you. What does that say? 1,425 pounds. 1,425 pounds, okay? The Cybertruck payload is 2,500. So Cybertruck is a clear winner there, guys. Look at that. That's almost 1,000 in difference in payload capacity. Wow, who would have thought that? 1,400 pounds? Wow. Your towing hitch is easily accessible right here. You got your connections right here too. For the Cybertruck, it's a little different. You just got to take this cover piece off right here, which is just 3 little clips. You just unpin them, unclip them, and you just take that off, and it's behind there. Camera placement, rear camera, it's right there. This one is right here. So yeah. So on the Silverado, I think these are just the standard all-season tires. You can see the pattern in it. Cybertruck, you got those beefy off-road tires right here. I think these are what, 265 70 R18. On the Cybertruck we have 285 65 R20. So that's the tires in comparison. So on the Silverado you have this piece right here, so you can stand on it to get in and out of the truck. On the Cybertruck you don't have that, because the Cybertruck has air suspension, so it will raise itself higher and lower or whatever as you're getting out. It goes into entry mode. and you can go down and get out of the vehicle easier. So that's pretty cool. Not sure how that would look on the Cybertruck either. I think it looks pretty good without it. I posted this video online and a lot of people is saying, hey, it's the rebirth of the Avalanche. Not sure if a lot of you guys know what that is, but I'll throw a picture right here on the screen so you guys can see it. So to know how this is an EV, Silverado, you have this blue right here. So that's how you can tell that's their EV. It looks just like a regular truck. This is the lights. I like it. I really like the headlights, to be honest. Last night when I was driving it home, they were pretty bright. Pretty bright. I haven't driven the Cybertruck in a while, so I can't really remember how bright it was in comparison, but that is pretty bright. Up front, looks like we do have a front-facing camera, which is pretty cool. On the Cybertruck, you do have a front-facing camera right here as well. This is your daytime running light on the Cybertruck, and your headlights are down here. There we go. I think this might be the headlights too, and this might be just the daytime running light. But that's it. Look at that. Over here, you got door handles, traditional truck. You don't have any door handles here. You have to press this button to get in and out. Got cameras here. You got camera here. There we go. You got camera here. Cybertruck, you have the camera here. You have the camera in the pillar. You don't have any camera right here. 100% electric. All right. Oh, so this one, the work truck version, it doesn't have rear wheel steer. So let me show you what that looks like on the Cybertruck. So this is rear wheel steer on the Cybertruck. So I think on the higher trim, which is the RST, it is going to have air suspension and rear wheel steer. Now, this is what I say about Teslas. You're still going to get those standard features on the Cybertruck regardless of the trim. So you're going to get the rear wheel steer, you're going to get the air suspension and all that cool stuff. This, they just literally pull bits and pieces out and just try to give you a much cheaper truck as possible. So that's what I love about Teslas. The only thing that's going to be different in the trims are just the motors. So you get a dual motor or you get a rear wheel drive. These things, when you go to different trims, you're pretty much looking at like different lights, different interior, everything. None of that with a Tesla. And I can tell you the Model Y, if you get a base model Model Y, it's going to be the same as how you have my long range Model Y right there. The only difference will be the motors pretty much, but you're getting the same exact car. Drop a comment down below. Let me know which one would you guys pick. Would you pick the Cybertruck right here, or would you pick the Silverado EV right there? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. So on the Cybertruck, we have a powered frunk. This is the first on any Tesla. There we go. Press that button. Pops right up. Decent amount of space. The only thing I wish they had in here was outlets, so you could plug stuff in. This is your windshield washer fluid area right here. Let me know what you guys think about the wrap on my Cybertruck. I haven't driven it much since it's been wrapped. Like I said, I've been on vacation. I wrapped it and maybe within a day or two, I was pretty much gone on vacation. So this one, it doesn't have a powered front release. I have to go in there to open it. So let me show you how that works. Like I said, the top trim, you might have that functionality where it's automatic. I'll press this button right here. You hear it pops open. And I gotta come over here and lift it up. So that's what I'm saying. They take a lot of features out of these trucks for you to buy the top trim. So here it is for comparison. You do get some chargers in it. So here, you could plug it in the regular outlet. I like the charger, looks good. Or I could use like the dryer outlet to charge it up. But decent amount of storage, but look here, you got an outlet. So that is pretty cool. I wish the Cybertruck had that. You have lights here. I guess you press that button to get out. And here we go. So I guess that's the emergency for the fire department. Decent space. Windshield washer fluid right here. Which one do I prefer? Yeah, I could load a couple cases of water up in here and maybe stack some stuff on top of it. but that looks much more cooler to hang out. So I could literally just sit right here, you know, have a drink or whatever and just chit chat. No, you can't really sit on that pretty much. And yeah, so look at it. There we go. Let me know what you guys think. Now to close it up, I gotta manually close it. So pull this down. Ow, that's hot. Oh my goodness. On the Cybertruck, I could press this button right here to close it, or I could press this button right here to close it. This is also a light. So let's press that. And you notice it's coming down to close. Pretty cool stuff. So since the Cybertruck is in entry mode right now, I'm gonna put it through each suspension setting and let you see the difference in height. So let's go right here, open this up, and if I come right here, I can tap this ride height and I'll go low. So that's low. Let's see what that looks like in comparison. That's the difference. Let me try to get it from this angle so you guys could see better. There we go. Now let's put it to medium. Come back here, touch that, we'll go medium. You can see it's raising up. Pretty fast ear suspension too. Look at that. Medium. Let's go on this side and see what this looks like. Yeah, let's go to high. Go on this side and show you real quick. There we go. Let's go here. Let's put it in high. We'll go high. There we go. Let's go in high right now. So this is high. There we go. So that is high for the Cybertruck in comparison to the Silverado EV. There we go. Let's see. So I think the Cybertruck is actually higher at this point. There it is. And of course you have the X-Track mode, so the Cybertruck could go higher than this pretty much. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I got another video where I show you guys all of that, the different suspension heights and measurements and all of that good stuff. So you guys can go check out that video. So I know a lot of people don't like the Cybertruck because of the looks. It's so different from the regular traditional pickup truck as you're used to, but you gotta think about it. Cars didn't always look like this. And now, not every car looks like this. So you gotta adapt to changes and, you know, live it. It's just art. Look at it. Pure art. Drives good, very comfy. There's nothing else that I've driven that is as good as that. The suspension, it just feels like you're floating on the cloud, guys. Trust me. If you guys haven't driven a Cybertruck yet, if you have access to one, trust me, go check it out. This, it rides pretty good, I would say. It doesn't have ear suspension and the ride quality is pretty good. So I was pretty impressed with that. So something else I just noticed is the bolt pattern right here. So the lug nuts on the Cybertruck, you have 6, and on the Silverado EV, you have 8. So I'll go ahead and measure the bed for you guys, but I'll show that later in the video. So stay tuned for that. So let me show you the interior of this Silverado EV real quick. Air is blasting. Let's turn that down. There we go. Nice material inside. Got these like all-weather mats. Got this huge center console right here. On the Cybertruck, you got a little space right there opening. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Got glove box. Got some little storage area here. Cup holders. Little pocket piece right here. These are the traditional vents. Cybertruck is a whole different system. Hard. That's what I'm telling you guys. They go cheap. When you get the base model on these trucks, it's all, listen to that, cheap. And the screen is different. On a Tesla, you're getting the exact same thing. Exact same thing. See? No seat controls. All you can do is recline or whatever and move it back and forth. Nothing else for like height adjustment or anything like that. Not cool in my opinion. Here we go. Down in here, you got a lot of storage space. Got more storage space down in here. I maybe have to try to brighten up this clip. Not sure how it's gonna look right here. No sunroof. On every Tesla, you're gonna have that giant glass roof. This, to get a glass roof, you're gonna have to maybe go with that top trim. Here, you can see the back. Nice. The seats also fold up. The vents here for the airflow, my family was complaining last night. I guess it's not perfect circulation, so Cybertruck does a pretty good job at that. This, not very good placement on that. Here's the back door, pretty much the same. Cup holders there, window controls. This is a brand new truck, only 3,000 miles on it. Got a grab handle right here so you could step up, but like I said, you don't have that in the Cybertruck since it goes down to like the entry mode for you to get in. Now to charge the Silverado EV, this is where the charge port is. See, it just looks like the traditional gas truck. Nobody would know this thing was electric. So you press this, pull that open, there goes your charge port. Close that up. On the Cybertruck, it's different. Right here, tap this, and that's your charge port right here. If you guys want any Tesla accessories, make sure to go to T-Parts and check them out. They have the best premium accessories for your Model Y, Model 3, Model X, yeah, you get the drift. All Tesla models except the Cybertruck for now. All right, now let's go take a look at this one right here on the driver's side. Here's all the buttons. In the Tesla, you don't really have buttons like that. Let me try to adjust the exposure right here. See if that's a little better. Here we go. Look at this, a lot of buttons. The Tesla, just one giant screen, and I've got, you know, accustomed to that pretty much. Took me a while last night to figure out all the buttons and stuff, especially it was so dark at night driving, so you couldn't really see the buttons because they're not, I don't think they're illuminated. But yeah, that's the screen. You have 3,000 miles on this thing. Surprisingly, look at that, 47% remaining, and you have 204 miles to go. So yes, technically it's a long range truck, you can go really far. But to accomplish that, they had to put a giant battery in this thing, which is like double the size of the Cybertruck. Here we go. Pretty cool stuff. And there you go. Look at me. Hey, check this out, guys. It's not only Tesla with build quality stuff. Look at this brand new truck right here. Let me show you. Nice, it does what it's supposed to do. You can hear it. See? Nice, right? Now listen to this one. You hear that? It's like it wants to break. Listen to that. So stop blaming Tesla, guys. Other manufacturers go through this same thing with build quality stuff. And yes, you have a regular standard size rear view mirror, so you can see way out that back glass. The Cybertruck is a little different. It's a tiny mirror, but I'm gonna show you guys that real soon. Let's take a look at their infotainment screen real quick. It is pretty responsive, I'll have to give them that. A lot of cars, you know, previous cars that I've had and previous cars that I've been in, it's a lot slower. You would be there and it's literally scrolling like that speed. This, pretty responsive. It's Android based. So we could go inside the settings and you could see a lot of different stuff right here. The maps, it wants you to shop for a plan. Who does that, man? It's 2024. Offer some maps. Why try to get everybody to pay for something? Like, especially maps, that should be standard. Come on now, come on guys, do better than that. Here we go. I guess it has a power base, so you could share the power, which is pretty cool, just like the Cybertruck. I have cameras right here. There we could see the camera. The camera quality, guys, this thing, I don't know if this is what they call potato cameras, but it's very bad. Look at it. It's so, yeah, it's not high quality. Look how it squishes everything together. It's for the rear view. There's the front. I have a bunch of different modes that you could play with. That's the tire. Over here you can see the side view. Look at the side view. Oh man. There we go. Wow. That is not looking too good. And I can show you guys what the Cybertruck looks like so you guys can see. You could probably film a movie with the Cybertruck cameras. But that's a quick look at the infotainment system right here. Here goes the gauge right here. You could see, yeah, a lot of button pressing. I don't know how to work this system. Hard plastic, you can see. Pretty hard. Everywhere is just hard plastic. So something else that's pretty cool about the Cybertruck is this rear door right here. It actually, look at it. It's almost like 90 degrees. So you could pretty much just load stuff straight through. Here's the layout of everything. Let's check this exposure real quick. Try to raise it up. Hopefully it's not too dark. But here we go for the vents. So you could actually turn that on and you could adjust the airflow wherever you want. So you don't have to worry about not getting that perfect airflow. And that's how I said Tesla truly figured this out. And on all trims of the Cybertruck, it's gonna look basically like this. They're not taking out stuff and try to just give you a whole cheaper truck. It's all the truck except different motors. The same specs of everything, interior, exterior, and that's just how Tesla has always been. Back here, you know, you have entertainment, you could watch videos, a lot of cool stuff. Got heated seats as well. A lot of cool stuff, man. There we go, and you got that giant glass roof like I was saying. Also got an armrest in here. You could raise the seats up. Pretty cool stuff. So over here, let's take a look at the doors. Pretty minimal. Got some giant cup holders down here. That's the button you would press to get out. I like the white trim right here. You also have accent lights right here. Of course, you're not going to see it now because it's daylight. Let's take a look at the front real quick. Here's the front door. Got a lot of space. If you guys are in the area right here, North Carolina, Fayetteville area by Fort Bragg, Fort Liberty, check out Omega Windows Tinting. They are the guys that did the tint job and also the wrap job. So go ahead and check them out. Here we go. You got some Cybertruck logo here. And look at that, guys. We have seat adjustments. Look at that. And I'm pretty sure on the cheapest Cybertruck they will ever make, you're also going to get seat controls too, to go up and down and however you want. Here's the steering wheel, just 2 buttons. Pretty minimal. All you have is this giant screen. And I love it. Everything is so easy to access. You just tap the menu and go through it. That is just all buttons. And you know, that's where we're coming from with cars. And to like actually go back in like less than a year since I've had a Tesla now. And it's like I've completely like, you know, like buttons is like, man, I don't want a car with buttons anymore like that. Too many buttons going on. Here we go. You got that storage space down here that I was talking about. So you don't have that extended piece right here. They made use of that space. You also have more storage space under here, which is pretty deep. Hey, let's put this back. There we go. You got your cup holders here, wireless chargers. You got the tiny rear view mirror, but don't worry about that. Look, it's tiny. Look at my hands compared to that. Yes, when you roll the cover down, you can see out the back, but the way they fixed that was they added. Let me show you. Let me show you real quick. So here we go. You can see they added this camera right here. So that would be your rear view camera. So that's, move it over here or over here pretty much. And look at that, infotainment. The Cybertruck is seeing everything. Well, not sure why it's seeing a second car behind the Model Y, but you can see it sees the Silverado EV. It sees the cars across the street, sees the car going by, and all of that cool stuff. Here's a look at the Cybertruck daytime running light. You can see it's on right now. Here's a look at this one in comparison. So overall, I think the Chevy Silverado is a pretty good truck, but I just love my Cybertruck better. If you were to come to me with these two trucks and say pick one, I would definitely pick my Cybertruck every time. This, yes, it has a market, and for the people that love the traditional look of trucks, this is going to be for them. It's fully capable, long range, all of that, just giant battery. So pretty sure it's going to cost you a lot more to operate this thing per year because the battery is so big. So yes, you're going further, but it's going to cost you a lot to charge. While the Cybertruck, yes, it's rated for 318 miles, but I was able to get almost 350 miles out of this thing, to be honest with you. So yes, I would totally pick the Cybertruck. Of course, that is going to beat the Cybertruck when it comes to towing and all of that stuff, because basically EVs, your towing, your range is pretty much cut in half. So yeah, it's just what you make of it and what you want to do with a truck. I'm not going to do all of that stuff with a truck. I like this truck for what it is. It just looks like a tank. Just look at it. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm one of them that absolutely loves this truck. This cover right here, I could stand on that like up to 300 pounds. Of course, you couldn't stand on this. And if you notice, on this truck, you have those ultrasonic sensors right there. You notice you don't see any sensors at all on the Cybertruck. That's because Tesla is just relying on the cameras on that. This is relying on the sensors. So in terms of tech and all of that stuff, Tesla is far ahead of the competition. Oh wow, and how could I forget this? You have the regular windshield wipers just like on any other car. On the Cybertruck, look at that massive thing. Yeah. So I do like this blacked out spec of the truck. I like how they made the wheels black and everything is blacked out. I wish they would have blacked out the emblem and also the name right there on the sides, but maybe they will offer something like that on the top trim and tell you it's a blacked out spec for you to pay extra money for. So, you know, that's how it goes in the traditional automotive market. Tesla just came in the game and just completely changed it. You know, they totally revolutionized the game. You order the car online, you go pick it up in the store. You cut out all the middleman, everybody trying to give you a hassle. None of that. The price you see is the price you pay. So take a listen. You can hear this. Can you hear that? That's the Chevy. It's on right now, it's running. And the Cybertruck is actually still running. You hear how quiet it is? I have the Cybertruck on keep, so it's running that AC inside, but listen. You can't hear it. So quiet. And this, you can hear the fans or whatever going. So you don't have the exhaust sound and the engine sound and whatever, but you can still hear some sounds. It's not loud, but side by side with the Cybertruck, you can definitely tell. Let me show you something else they took out of these trucks. Automatic windows. Yes, automatic down, but no automatic up. You have to hold this thing down to bring it up. And that's on all of them. On many cars before, I knew at least the driver's side was full automatic up and down, but none of that going on here. Cybertruck overall is just a lot more entertaining. You can watch Netflix, movies, all kind of stuff. Play games, arcade. Just a lot more cool stuff to do. In that truck, not really a lot to do. You're just stuck with that little screen. This, you have this giant screen right here. No buttons. The only buttons right here is just on the scroll wheels on the steering wheel right here. So something else that's unique to the Cybertruck is the steer-by-wire system. So the steering wheel is not connected to the wheels at all. It's all electronically controlled. So I'll show you guys what that steering wheel looks like real quick. For the Silverado EV, on the top trim, like I said, that's where you're gonna probably get that ear suspension and the rear wheel steer, but you won't get that steer-by-wire system on any other trucks. So let me show you this steer-by-wire system. That's a full lock, guys. You don't have to go looping all around. That's a full lock. And of course, it's you're driving, it all depends on the speeds. It's just minor adjustments. Pretty easy to drive. Check this out. It's telling me key missing, check for key. But I have the keys right here. Oh, and that's the next thing. You get key fobs. On the Cybertruck, your phone is your key, or you have some little key cards like the size of a credit card. Let me show you a full lock on this. Turn. Turn. That's a full lock. So much. I think that's back straight. There we go. Full lock. There we go. Full lock. Oh, man. See? Too much. I love the steer-by-wire system. Minimal. You don't have to keep making loops over loops over loops. No. So here's the Cybertruck cameras. Look at this thing. HD. Looks like 4K. Like you could literally go film a Netflix movie on this thing. Just look at the quality. Wow. Here's the front. Look at that. So good. So here's a look at the ambient light inside the Cybertruck. Like I was saying. Here we go. Have it in the back, in the front, and also on the dash. And of course you can change the colors as well. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and measure the bed on the Silverado EV. Right here you can see almost 6 feet. Looks like around 5 feet 11 inches. And if you go all the way back, it's almost 8 feet. Alright, so if you notice on the Silverado EV right here, you can see you have the wheel wells pretty much sticking up inside the bed space, so it's not completely flat. If we go over here to the Cybertruck, all flat. You don't have those wheel wells sticking up, so you can take full advantage of that flat space. Alright, and going across like this, you're looking at about 4 feet 9 inches pretty much. Give or take, somewhere there. Alright, so from the narrowest end right here with the wheel wells, you're looking at about 4 feet 1 inch. So that's all you're working with. Alright, and going up, you're looking at about 22.5 inches. Alright, so let's take a look at the lovely bed of the Cybertruck. Look at that, guys. Over 6 feet. So that's around 6 feet 1 inch. And if you extend it all the way out, you're looking at just a little over 8 feet. So that is pretty impressive, guys. The Cybertruck is a real truck. I don't listen, I don't need to try to convince anybody anymore or anything. These things will become popular eventually on the road, and you guys will experience it for what it is. And you guys will remember that I was saying this truck is literally the best truck ever. Alright, so from the widest end right here, you're looking at just over 4 feet 8 inches pretty much. Alright guys, so from the narrowest end right here, you're looking at a little over 4 feet, almost 3 inches pretty much. So that is super impressive, way bigger than the Silverado EV right there. Alright, so from the lowest end right here, you're looking at a little under 22 inches right here. Alright, so from the middle, you're looking at almost 27 inches. And from the highest point right here, you're looking at a little over 30 inches, guys. Wow. Alright guys, so there you have it. Overall, the Cybertruck has a bigger bed. It might not look like it, but in every aspect to it, it's bigger than the Silverado EV. And a lot of the traditional trucks share about the same size bed. So look at that, man. You can do a whole lot of stuff inside the Cybertruck. You could put a bed and camp. I see they have some stuff like that. Pretty interesting. Wow, look at that. It doesn't look like it on camera, but I did the measurements for you guys, and you guys can clearly see who the winner is. What's also cool about the Cybertruck is you have this under storage here, which I forgot to mention. So this, you could use it as a cooler as well. So there's a drain plug there, and you could fill that up with ice and all that cool stuff. On this, nah, you don't get anything like that. And regardless of how big the Cybertruck is, I'm still able to fit it in my garage. This one, nah, you couldn't get that inside there. Fits perfectly in the garage with the Model Y. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time with this Chevy Silverado EV right here. It was just a quick rental for us to get home from the airport, and I just have it for a few hours today, so I gotta go take it back. But at least, you know, I could show you some quick comparisons between the Silverado EV and my Tesla Cybertruck. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. And drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about both trucks and which one would you guys buy. Stay tuned for more Tesla Cybertruck content. I got a lot of cool accessories that I have for this Cybertruck right here. So if you're a Cybertruck owner, stay tuned for that video so you can pick up some of these amazing accessories as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. A lot of videos is coming. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. A lot of exclusive short form content is coming over there, because on YouTube I can only go up to a minute for the shorts, and sometimes you want to go over a minute. So on Instagram and TikTok I can post those you know, videos for you guys to see. So go on, follow me over there at LamarMK on Instagram and at Lamar_MK on TikTok. So go ahead and follow me over there, and let's build those numbers up. Trying to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube as well. So go ahead and subscribe and let's make it happen. Thanks for watching. You guys stay awesome. Peace out.